Usually I take all the heat for anything. If I
Canara
was,
says I'm a bit stuffy today. Hoping that's all it is.
I hope so too, Kanara. Well, it's that the season's changing, times everything's changing. Everybody seems like they're getting the sniffles. Let's see here. One count.
Reckless Rat says right, back to work lurk for me.
All right, bud. Don't work too hard, mi amigo. 3 wands. Look, we made 3 wands today. Ta-da! 3 magic wands. Again, no super sharpie, pointy stuff on these dudes here. We're a little bit beefier, so if you drop them, no big deal. Kids are going to be sword fighting with them the whole 9 yards. So, I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty cool. There's 3 wands in total.
Graham says good morning, Canara.
Let's go back to a piece of ash. I really don't want to change. If I go to the red oak, I'll have to change my chuck setup, which ain't no really big
Canara
deal.
says at Crochet 70 good morning, you treasure. Minmad asks how many are getting stained today. Spectre
None.
says kids will love.
None.
Shisselwood says dang better take the razor blades off mine.
I thought it was a gauntlet. I thought it was a gauntlet. We're gonna try a red oak one. We're gonna try us a red oak one. See how that goes.
Wanderlust says at Texashula Purple's ears are burning.
Is her ears are burning? What are her ears burning for? She said that she's not stolen any souls lately.
Living Ina Blender says I think he is putting the stained one in the never again hall of shame.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. And you know what? Miss Hoop came out and said, "Ooh, that one's pretty." I just looked at her.
Wanderlust says she thought someone said her name.
I didn't. Not that I'm aware of. I did. Of course, I say random things sometimes, like, "Hey, this is a nice piece of cherry," and I'm like, "Dude, that's oak, dude." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I mean oak."
Terraphon says at Texashula I believe I also have the perfect animation for the announcement. I'll DM it to you.
100%.
Canara yells at Dookie Creek, oh it was so much freaking fun. Purple Daisy says morning Yal.
Morning, Purple. How you doing, girl? Are you all getting all geared up? For folks who don't know, Miss Wonderlust in our stream is a bride-to-be, and tomorrow is the big day.
Two-stepping says morning at Purple Daisy 977.
Tomorrow
Canara
is the big
says
day.
morning at Purple Daisy 977. Graham says good morning Purple Daisy 977. Wanderlust says she's braiding my hand fasting rope. Purple Daisy says I'm tangled up in ribbon.
Tangled up in ribbon.
Minmad says at Wanderlust 281 congrats. Terraphon says sent.
All right, bud. Let's switch over to our... I'm going to be a little more cautious with this right here because I'm grabbing less material. All right. Let's do this number here. 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 That dude there. So I got a pretty good deal on some red oak. So, and I know this works really good with, works really well with the swamp water. So we may actually do swamp water on this in here, which is, it's a chemical reaction, not a stain. It just ebonizes it. Woo, my goodness. Dude, I'm going to go hit me some badass Mexican food today. I'm not even lying. I'm super excited. We got a place here local called Las Rubacabras. Like legit, over the top, authentic Mexican food. And I think I'm going to have me some ranchero.
Expat says my daughter's wand is now in a display case in her room.
How cool is that, dude? You guys, because of my duties, man, I'll get my laptop up and alert. All right, Slim. Good to see you, Slim. Love it, man. This is actually...
Wanderlust says thank you everyone, go check out Discord and Clubhouse chat if you want to see Purple covered in ribbon.
Counting flowers on the wall. Doesn't bother me at all.
Two Stepping says LMAO.
All right. Let's figure out our tenon. Again, this is red oak.
Looks like at White Wolf 1972 is also loose in ribbons. Esta says arrived at the bar after a 5.5-hour drive. Went to the gym and bashed out a 10 kilometers run. Now drinking a beer in said bar.
Let's go.
Says yes.
Hell yeah,
yes,
dude.
he is. Purple Daisy says he's holding the end for me. Graham says love it. Two Stepping says also cute.
Get out the way. Say move, punk. Get out the way. Make sure I tighten this down just for shiggles. Dun 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 dun. Well, I sure hope I got that small enough. I did not. Oh, I did. I told you I did. I knew I did.
Phew. Wanderlust yells, would you just look at that?
Would you just look at? I just knew I just didn't do it. Turn it down small enough. I just knew I did. All right. Now we're ready to rock and roll. We are ready to rock and roll. Now we got some of the swamp water I know we'll do some good stuff for. Now with this being oak, you can't get really crazy. They're like sharp edges because the oak just does not care for it a whole lot. But we can have a little bit of fun with it. What do we want to do with this in here? What do we want to do with this in here? I got an idea. We'll do one of those where he's just kind of skinny and then he gets wider, then skinny again. We will do one of those. Maybe hit the whole thing with swamp water and then come back and sand the high spots. A little harder on the high spots. Just an idea. Roll this here down a little bit right there. Okay. Where do we want to make a break at? I'm going to pull the shaft down a little bit further. Make a good transition right here.